Welcome back. Today we're jumping straight into Isaiah chapter 47.
Right. This one's a really powerful piece. It's this intense pronouncement against ancient Babylon.
Exactly. We're going to unpack some of the striking imagery and get to the heart of why this downfall was predicted.
And the contrast it sets up from the get-go is just wow. It really flips the perception of Babylon on its head.
It absolutely does. It starts painting this picture of the virgin daughter of Babylon, calling her tender, delicate, the queen of kingdoms.
Hmm.
It sounds so secure, so privileged.
Totally protected, used to being on top, but then, bam, the prophecy hits. Sit in the dust, sit on the ground without a throne.
Yeah, and the imagery gets even more visceral, doesn't it? Take millstones and grind flour. That's slave work.
Precisely. And take off your veil, bare your legs, wade through the streams. It's exposure, vulnerability, a loss of status.
It's like a public shaming, really. Stripping away all the dignity and comfort. It mentions their nakedness being exposed, their shame uncovered. It's incredibly harsh.
And it's crucial to see who is making this pronouncement. It's not just, fate or another kingdom.
Right, the text is very specific. Our Redeemer, the Lord Almighty is his name, is the Holy One of Israel.
And that title, those names, Redeemer, Almighty, Holy One, they carry so much weight here. This is Israel's covenant God stepping in.
So the big question is why? Why turn on Babylon? The text gives a reason quite directly.
It does. God says, essentially, I was angry with my people, Israel, and allowed Babylon to have power over them. But
Babylon took it too far. It's as they showed them no mercy.
yeah, and that line about laying a very heavy yoke, even on the aged, that detail is chilling. It highlights just how cruel they were.
It really does. Not just conquest, but real needless harshness. And this cruelty, it seems linked to this incredible arrogance.
Oh, absolutely. They actually declare, I will continue forever, the eternal queen.
Wow, the eternal queen.
Described as lounging in your security, completely convinced they're untouchable, and the ultimate statement of this pride.
I am, and there is none besides me. That language is, it's language used for God himself elsewhere in Isaiah.
Exactly. That's the depth of the self-deception. They trusted in their own wickedness, thinking no one sees me. Their own supposed wisdom and knowledge, the text says, mislead them.
So you have this massive pride, this cruelty, this self-deception, and it leads to this prophecy of disaster that sounds incredibly sudden.
Terrifyingly sudden. In a moment, on a single day, it says.
And the results are devastating. Loss of children and widowhood coming in full measure.
And note this. The disaster can't be charmed away. It can't be bought off with a ransom. You can't even see it coming to prepare.
It emphasizes complete helplessness against it. Total unavoidable.
Which makes the next part almost ironic, doesn't it? Where the prophecy points to what Babylon did trust in.
Right, he challenges them. Keep on then with your magic spells and with your many sorceries. Let's see how that works out for you.
Yeah, and they're experts, the astrologers, the stargazers. They're dismissed as basically useless, like stubble. That fire just burns up.
They can't even save themselves, let alone the empire.
The message is stark. There is not one that can save you among all those things they put their faith in.
So, as you look at the chapter, you really see this arc laid out. Immense pride and misplaced trust leading straight to a catastrophic fall.
It's a powerful narrative about, the dangers of arrogance, of relying on things that ultimately have no power, especially when that power is built on cruelty.
So wrapping up our dive into Isaiah 47, we see this stark picture. Babylon's towering self-confidence and reliance on the occult.
Met with sudden, complete destruction, ordained by the God they disregarded.
And it really makes you think, doesn't it? Considering how utterly useless Babylon's trusted sources of power and wisdom turned out to be.
It leaves you with that question. Where can lasting security and real help actually be found? Something definitely worth pondering.